Families driven from their homes by the Fort McMurray fire are getting the green light to return. Next week, hundreds who live in some of the hardest hit neighborhoods will be allowed to go home. It's been almost 4 months since officials decided the city was out of danger. David Thurton has more from Fort McMurray.
Many of Fort McMurray's residents have been able to return to their homes since June. But some residents whose homes are still standing in Fort McMurray's hardest hit communities have not been able to return to their homes. Well, yesterday, the city announced a plan of re-entry for those residents, which means Sherwin Toms can finally move back home. He lives in Beacon Hill, a subdivision of Fort McMurray. It's also one of the areas hardest hit during the wildfire.
I just am very grateful that my house is still standing, because my neighbor, unfortunately, his house is still standing, but the whole side of it on the opposite side is completely burnt right off.
Yesterday, the province gave the all clear to over 430 homes like Tom's. Alberta's Chief Medical Officer of Health said it's safe for residents to return.
Inevitably, the message is bittersweet. We have many who will not be able yet to find their path to recovery.
As the mayor said, it's not a sweet homecoming for many residents, yet there are many residents in over 240 homes in the worst hit areas who are still not able to return, and the whole community of Waterways behind me hasn't had a re-entry date yet. The city says it's working on that. David Thurton, CBC News, Fort McMurray.